Hurricane Milton, storm update number 2. We got 24 hours until the storm hits us. And I already talked about the boat preps. Tightened those up a little bit, added some more lines. We have our anchors set out. Matey's wondering what's going on as he takes a leak. So a lot of you guys have been giving me suggestions, and I thank you for that, because I can miss some things and some of them are really good suggestions. And forgive me that I don't remember everybody's name, but somebody had mentioned maybe you take the barbecue off the boat, which I had done. I did that, so thanks for that idea. And another idea came up. So this is my power pedestal, and somebody suggested, why don't you get one of those big PVC pipes, seal the cap on top and slide it over it. Well, I don't have that. But what I do have is these 10-foot by 100-foot long plastic painter's tarps, 3 mil, that I wrapped around it. So it is watertight. I mean, you know, water can only get in it from the bottom. So with the air pressure, when the water rises, it should keep it out, hopefully. I wrapped it up tight with duct tape. It's got two layers of the plastic, the 3 mil plastic. Put a towel underneath here just to protect it a little bit from getting punctured. So maybe that works. I kept the electric plugged in, which means I won't be able to unplug it from there, but I can unplug it from the boat when it gets really bad, when we shut the power off. But that was a great idea, so thank you for that. So we are pretty much set boat-wise. I think I might throw a few more straps up over the cockpit covers just to hold them down. You know, there's a good chance that the snaps are going to come loose and they'll flap, but I don't want to lose the whole thing, so the ropes will hold it at least on the boat. Hopefully they don't rip. But I got to show you some interesting storm preps on the house. So I've actually been up on the roof. We have solar panels up there. I didn't know if you could see that. We got solar installed, and I went up and tightened up the panels. I found about a dozen or so brackets that were loose. So climbed up there. I talked about the dinghies up here, got the dock box up here. I let some water out of the pool, but this is my test prep for the house to keep water out. 2x12s stacked on top of one another, wedged into the door jambs and sealed with silicone, waterproof silicone all around. So that's 2 feet high. Hurricane Ian, we got 6 inches in the house, so you figure it was probably, I don't know how high the water got outside, but the water might have been up here with Ian. I don't think it's going to be worse than Ian, but we have some wiggle room here, another foot or so to help slow the water. You don't have to stop water completely coming in the house, but if you could slow it down enough, and you hopefully after a few hours the tide turns around again. You can't see all the boards, but back there, this door here, I did do some duct tape on the doors where I can. It's very hard to do duct tape on sliders with all the cracks and crevices. And another thing is I need to open up the sliders if we have to get out of the house. This one I tried putting plastic up, but I wasn't satisfied with the way it seals. You can see already it's pulling away. This duct tape doesn't work very well on the stucco. So try different things. I know Flex Seal does make a paste that you can paint right on your door jambs and seal it up. I'll show you the front by the side doors and the, what else? Oh, the garage. Did the same thing with the garage door. Forgive the mess, but in the middle of this, the side door, did the duct tape on here. The duct tape does seem to stick there. So again, just slowing down the water from getting in if it gets over that board. And the garage too. So nice long boards. I went with 2x12s. I would have loved to use plywood and do a 4-foot one, but the water pressure would just buckle them in unless I really engineered something. So we got the white silicone all the way around. A little concerned with the cobblestone, water getting through it, so sealed it on the back side too. And the front door, same thing. Now, somebody in their infinite wisdom passed a housing code in Cape Coral that all doors must swing outward. So the problem with that is that you can't get out once you do put these boards in. I could get out through the garage when it's open, and I could get out through the sliders in the back. But once you seal everything up, it's really, you got to be careful. Don't lock yourself in the house in case you got to get out. So that's the latest update. We have 24 hours left before the tropical storm force winds hit Cape Coral here. And by midday and late Wednesday is when we expect the storm surge, which they were saying 6 to 10 feet in the Cape Coral, Fort Myers area. So that's 6 to 10 feet above the mean water level, which is about where it is right now. So 6 feet puts it right at those boards. 10 feet, if we get 10 feet in here, it's going to be halfway up the probably the whole house. It's going to be soaked, but that's I'm hoping that doesn't happen. It shouldn't, because we're far enough away from the ocean here. So that's our preps. We'll keep you updated. Thanks for the ideas, guys, and we'll see you soon. Say goodbye, matey. Bye, matey.